There's a lot of complexity in construction site accidents that take place in Georgia. A lot of times people have a lot of questions whether they can bring a claim, and if so, who they can bring the claim against. In the state of Georgia, as a general rule, you cannot bring a personal injury case against your employer. Your sole remedy with respect to your direct employer is workers' compensation benefits and injury claims. But there are a lot of exceptions there, and a lot of times it's not clear whether the accident victim is truly the employee of the company managing their work. And so things happen in these cases too. Sometimes, even though it may be clear that they are your employer, maybe they don't carry workers' compensation insurance, and so maybe they're looking to deny that you are their employee. And then where you're at, you might be finding yourself up the creek without a paddle. We're here to help you with those situations, and construction site accidents are complicated. You know, there's issues sometimes whether you can turn to a general contractor for workers' compensation benefits, or whether you can sue a general contractor. Sometimes that may depend upon whether that general contractor has an up-the-chain obligation to somebody else, whether they own the property where they were contracting out work. That will make it so they do not enjoy the benefits of workers' compensation protection. And sometimes, you know, I'm speaking to folks in my office when they come in with serious injuries from a construction site accident in the state of Georgia, and they're amazed to learn that you may not be able to bring a claim, a personal injury claim for damages like pain and suffering against a general contractor, because they are considered what is known as a statutory employer in Georgia, entitled to be shielded from personal injury claims by the workers' compensation exclusive remedy bar, even though they're not paying a dime of any workers' comp benefits you may be entitled to, right? And there's exceptions within exceptions when you're dealing with general contractors and other contractors, whether you can bring a case against them. And one of the things we found you have to do in these as well is really get out there and investigate these cases quickly. A lot of times, whether you can mount enough evidence to show there's been negligence, you know, it's the word of some guy who might just be a laborer for another company out there that knows from something that was said that some contractor knew they were doing something wrong, or they were told not to do something, and it was unsafe, and they went and did it, right? So you got to get out there and investigate these types of accidents. The construction site accidents require more specialization, greater knowledge than a lot of other types of accident cases. Because they're complicated, I know you may have questions about these. We're here to answer them. Do please feel free to call our office. Speak with me. My name is David May. Thank you.